Hi, everyone. Today I'm here to talk about three things: the myth of asanas, one chakra, and a sutra. For the myth of asanas, the one that I chose is one that I particularly like to do, is child's pose, or also known as balasana. And bala meaning is Sanskrit for child, of course. And what the pose physically represents is the child in the womb, by having the body folded over the legs, or the two knees at mat distance apart, with the toes together. What we find in this position is a position of surrender, a position of grace, a position of being in a place where we give and we receive, and where ego is non-existent. And it's also, and the myth behind it is related, it has to do with Krishna, which was known for his divinity as a very young age. And he could have intimidated people around him, but he did not. As a matter of fact, his childlike charisma and his demeanor made everyone forget it. And what the message behind all of this is that do recognize the divinity inside of you, within you, but also at the same time forget it, and to stay connected and to stay engaged. This pose is it encourages us to go back to that childlike, that child within us, and that childlike quality that Krishna had. For the chakra, I chose to talk about the third eye chakra, which is the seat of wisdom or consciousness. And the third eye chakra is the sixth of our second of the seventh chakras that we have, and it is located between our two eyebrows, but not on top here, within. And it's known as the command center. It's known to be where things that we don't see, we get to see there. Its color is purple, and its element is ether, space where you don't see things. It's the place where bliss, joy, unconditional love is accessed. And the third eye chakra also can be accessed through different ways. One of them is through alternate breathing, by having the Ida and Pingala and nadis meet at the third eye chakra, which is that one way of doing it. The child pose is, as I said before, is a good way to access the third eye chakra because of the pose, and because our forehead and the third eye is pressed on our mat. And the also another way of accessing the third eye chakra is through meditation, of course, and that is focusing on breath, focusing on having our breath going towards our third eye and looking within. The last topic is the sutra, and the sutra that I've chosen to speak about are the nadis, of course, and nadis being rivers of energy, channels that are found in our subtle bodies. And it is said that there are over 72,000 nadis in our subtle bodies, but we're mainly interested in three of them. Ida, Pingala, and Sushumna are the three ones that are of interest to us. And Ida is found on the left side of our body and is the feminine energy, and it's the moon, and it's everything that is calming and everything that is focused. And the Nida goes up through the base of the spine, and it spirals through the different chakras to end up on the left side of our nostril and hitting the final destination, which is the third eye. The Pingala is on the right side of our body, and that is associated with everything that is masculine, all that sun and fire within us, and that dynamic energy, and everything that is physical is found on that side. And as the Ida, it will start from the base and make its way up through spiraling through different chakras to end up on the right side of nostril, ending up between at the third chakra, going to the other side of the brain, where we'll find everything that is organized and logic, whereas the Ida will find everything that is creative on that side. And in the middle is the Sushumna, which is the channel that brings up all this energy up to our crown, where all these two different nidas meet up, and where the our final destination, which is this state of consciousness and this enlightenment. And to get there, we have to fire up the Kundalini, which is at the base of our spine. And to do that, of course, both Ida and Pingala need to be unblocked to let Kundalini make her way up to our crown chakra. And to help any kind of blockage, of course, we will do some breathing, we will do some different asanas to help us unblock and have this harmony between these two different, between Ida and Pingala, to let Kundalini go up through Sushumna to this, our state of enlightenment. I hope you've enjoyed this, and I wish you a blessed day.